The introduction to the UFO phenomenon serves as a gateway to understanding the complexities of the dark history and lore surrounding unidentified flying objects. UFOs, or unidentified flying objects, are aerial anomalies that cannot be immediately identified by the observer, typically emphasizing the potential for extraterrestrial origin. This concept is foundational to the broader discourse on UFOs, as it encompasses both the historical fascination with mysterious skyward sights and the modern-day scientific and cultural investigation into their nature. The significance of the UFO phenomenon lies in its profound impact on human imagination, scientific inquiry, and government policy. It represents humanity's perennial quest for answers about the universe, driving discussions that bridge science fiction, conspiracy theories, and legitimate scientific exploration. UFO sightings and encounters have sparked decades of debate, leading to government investigations such as Project Blue Book in the United States and public curiosity that continues to influence popular media and cultural narratives. One notable example is the Roswell incident of 1947, where an alleged UFO crash in Roswell, New Mexico, spurred widespread speculation and became a cornerstone of UFO lore and conspiracy theories. Another significant case is the Phoenix Lights event of 1997, when numerous witnesses reported observing large V-shaped formations of lights over Arizona, sparking debate among skeptics and believers alike. Supporters of the UFO phenomenon often advocate for transparency and further investigation, arguing that the potential discovery of extraterrestrial life could have profound implications for humanity. Figures like Dr. Allen Hynek, an astronomer who initially sought to debunk UFO sightings, eventually acknowledged the phenomenon's legitimacy, suggesting that some sightings could not be easily dismissed. However, the UFO phenomenon is not without its challenges and controversies. Skeptics argue that many UFO sightings can be attributed to misidentified natural phenomena or man-made objects, such as weather balloons or advanced military technology. This perspective highlights the need for critical thinking and scientific scrutiny in evaluating UFO claims. Additionally, the stigma surrounding UFO discussions can impede serious scientific inquiry and lead to public dismissiveness. The UFO phenomenon intricately connects to other aspects of its lore and history by shaping narratives that alternate between skepticism and belief, scientific investigation and sensationalism. It influences policy decisions, as seen in recent declassified reports and congressional hearings exploring unidentified aerial phenomena (UAP). As society grapples with the unknown, the UFO phenomenon remains a compelling and enigmatic aspect of human culture, continually inspiring curiosity and debate. Historical sightings and reports form a cornerstone of the enigmatic narrative surrounding UFOs, often serving as the initial spark for interest and investigation into the phenomenon. These accounts typically involve individuals or groups witnessing unexplained aerial phenomena, often described as flying saucers or mysterious lights. Such reports date back centuries, transcending cultures and continents, contributing to the rich tapestry of UFO lore. The significance of these historical sightings lies in their role as foundational pieces of evidence that fuel both public fascination and scientific inquiry. They provide a chronological framework that helps researchers and enthusiasts alike track the evolution of UFO phenomena, offering clues to potential patterns or explanations. One notable example is the 1947 sighting by pilot Kenneth Arnold, who reported seeing 9 high-speed crescent-shaped objects near Mount Rainier, Washington. This incident, often credited with kickstarting the modern UFO era, popularized the term flying saucer and led to a surge in public interest. Another significant case is the 1961 abduction claim by Betty and Barney Hill, which introduced the narrative of extraterrestrial encounters into mainstream consciousness. They're starting the modern UFO era, popularized the term flying saucer, and led to a surge in public interest. Another significant case is the 1961 abduction claim by Betty and Barney Hill, which introduced the narrative of extraterrestrial encounters into mainstream consciousness. Their detailed account of being taken aboard a spacecraft captivated audiences and highlighted the human dimension of these reports. Supporters argue that these historical sightings demonstrate a persistent global phenomenon that merits serious study. They suggest that consistent patterns across reports may indicate the existence of unknown aerial technologies or even extraterrestrial visitation. However, skeptics point to natural phenomena, misidentifications, or psychological factors as alternative explanations. The lack of physical evidence and the influence of media sensationalism often challenge the credibility of such reports. Controversies arise from debates over the authenticity and interpretation of these accounts. While some dismissed earlier sightings as mere folklore or superstition, others argue that they warrant more open-minded exploration. The Roswell incident of 1947 exemplifies this polarization, as believers contend it was a government cover-up of alien contact, whereas skeptics attribute it to a misidentified military balloon. These historical reports influence other aspects of the main topic by shaping public perception and policy. They inspire governmental and independent investigations, like Project Blue Book, which sought to systematically document and analyze UFO reports. Moreover, these accounts fuel the ongoing dialogue between believers and skeptics, driving both community engagement and scientific inquiry. Thus, historical sightings and reports serve as the narrative backbone of UFO lore, continually prompting questions about what lies beyond our understanding. Government involvement and cover-ups in the context of UFOs refer to the active participation or possible concealment by governmental bodies concerning the existence or investigation of unidentified flying objects and related phenomena. This concept is significant within the study of UFOs, as it touches upon the transparency and accountability of institutions that control information potentially affecting public perception and scientific exploration. Many believe that governments, particularly the U.S. government, have withheld information regarding UFO sightings and extraterrestrial life, fueling conspiracy theories and curiosity. One notable example is the infamous Roswell incident in 1947, where an unidentified object crashed near Roswell, New Mexico. Initially, the U.S. Army claimed it was a flying disc, but later retracted the statement, identifying the debris as a weather balloon. This reversal sparked widespread speculation about a cover-up, suggesting that something extraterrestrial was hidden from the public. Another significant case is the release of the Pentagon's Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, AATIP information. This program ran from 2007 to 2012 and allegedly researched UFO encounters, with some reports and videos leaking to the public, prompting questions about what else remains undisclosed. Support for the idea of government cover-ups comes from various sources, including former military personnel and government insiders who have claimed that there is classified information pertaining to UFOs. This belief is often driven by the idea that governments might withhold information to avoid public panic or to maintain national security advantages. However, this subject is not without controversy. Skeptics argue that perceived cover-ups could be attributed to the mundane realities of bureaucratic secrecy or incompetence, rather than an organized effort to hide extraterrestrial life. Additionally, some propose that the rush to label these events as cover-ups distracts from more plausible scientific explanations, fostering misinformation and sensationalism. The notion of government involvement in cover-ups is intricately connected to other aspects of UFO history and lore, such as public fascination with extraterrestrial life, and to label these events as cover-ups distracts from more plausible scientific explanations, fostering misinformation and sensationalism. The notion of government involvement in cover-ups is intricately connected to other aspects of UFO history and lore, such as public fascination with extraterrestrial life and the pursuit of scientific inquiry into the unknown. It underscores the tension between civilian curiosity and governmental control of information, which continues to drive intrigue and debate within the field. As such, these alleged cover-ups play a pivotal role in shaping the dialogue around UFOs, influencing both policy and popular culture's approach to the unknown. Cultural impact and media representation refers to how UFO phenomena have influenced societal beliefs, attitudes, and behaviors, as well as how they have been portrayed in various forms of media. This concept is significant because it shapes public perception and understanding of UFOs, often blurring the lines between fact and fiction. The portrayal of UFOs in media has fueled curiosity, skepticism, and sometimes fear, affecting how society interacts with the topic. The significance of cultural impact lies in its ability to mold public interest and generate discourse around UFOs. For example, the 1938 radio broadcast of The War of the Worlds by Orson Welles demonstrates the immense power of media to influence public perception. Even though it was a work of fiction, it caused widespread panic, highlighting the media's role in shaping narratives around extraterrestrial life. In another instance, the 1990s television series The X-Files played a pivotal role in popularizing UFO lore. By intertwining government conspiracy theories with UFO sightings, it contributed to a surge in public interest and belief in extraterrestrial phenomena, portraying UFOs as both a government secret and a scientific mystery. Supporters argue that media representation plays a crucial role in keeping public interest alive, pushing for transparency and potentially encouraging scientific exploration. This interest can lead to investigations and the declassification of documents, as seen with the recent release of UFO files by the Pentagon, reflecting a growing public demand for truth and accountability. However, challenges arise with the media's tendency to sensationalize or fictionalize UFO encounters, which can lead to misinformation. The portrayal of UFOs often oscillates between entertainment and scientific inquiry, creating a challenge for serious researchers who struggle to separate credible evidence from sensationalized stories. Critics argue that media representation can trivialize legitimate scientific research,